Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at another Combiner Wars figure, and it's a Leader Class figure, Megatron. I have been on the search for this figure since they announced the figure at retail, and I have to say, here in Indiana, I've not seen this figure. I have seen the Armada version of this figure at Toys R Us and at Walmart, and I've also seen that at Target, but I've never seen the G1 style Megatron anywhere for retail in the state. I ended up having to order this off of Amazon.com. I got this for, I think it was $40, $39.99 shipped, which is not a bad price. I think it's actually $5 cheaper than retail. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. Initially, it looks pretty cool for sure. You know, I was looking at that third-party Megatron, Apollon, I think he was called. But after watching some reviews, some paint scrapage issue and QC issues, I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to stick to the Hasbro Leader figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Leader Class Combiner Wars Megatron in package, and this is a pretty good-sized figure. Although it's really funny, I was looking at the review for this figure from Might Mouse 74, and he compares it to, I think it's a Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Megatron, and that's like twice the size of this figure. So Leader Class figures have shrunk in size, which is very, very sad because I don't think they've shrunk in price. But overall, I do like the figure initially. It is impressive. It's got a very G1 look. There are a couple things that are kind of hit or miss with me, and I'll kind of talk about that when we get the robot out. But looking at the package, I mean, it's just like we see with the Voyagers, except on a bigger scale. We've got this nice black box with Transformers, the Generations logo, Combiner Wars Megatron, picture of the bot inside. The Decepticon logo kind of wraps around the corner of the box, looking really, really cool. Side of the package just has the same artwork, Combiner Wars, nothing big there. This side just kind of has an Autobot logo. Top of the package, same thing. And do we get mates at the bottom? Nope, we just get the authentic Transformers logo. Back of the package, pretty typical type stuff. We have a picture of Megatron in his robot mode with the way the cannon is supposed to be, which a lot of people don't do that. We'll talk about that more. We've got a picture of the tank, and then there is a write-up there. The box itself is very heavy and very sturdy. Just kind of a close-up. If you would like to read that write-up, you can pause and do so. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. I am digging the figure thus far. Let's get him out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Megatron out of the package, and there are a lot of things I really like about this figure, and then some things are kind of but nothing bad, really. You know, I'm overall impressed with the figure, and I'm satisfied with the figure. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Just first and foremost, of course, he comes with a little collector card, and the extra sticker set. Autobot Decepticon. It's got some vent plates and some little swooshies. I like the fact that it came with stickers. If you read the IDW comics, he does kind of join the Autobot side for a minute, which is kind of cool that they did that. And then it's got the little swooshes to kind of make him look like the old G1. The problem with the swooshes is they are white, black on white stickers, and they're not clear, and it doesn't fit the scheme. If those were clear, I'd probably put them on, to be honest. The other thing is, he comes with this gun. I don't know why Megatron needs more guns, but it does break apart into two components that you can put onto his tank. It's nicely detailed. The plastic is very solid, and it connects in very, very well. It is well done. Of course, he can hold it on his hand, or, to be honest, I really just kind of like plugging it up on his other arm there. I think that looks kind of fun, kind of cool. So I'm just going to throw that off to the side. There's the figure. I am digging it. Yeah, I mean, the paint's nice. I was questioning the silver. It is a bit shiny. I think I would have preferred it to be gunmetal gray, but overall, I do like it. Now, the one thing is he's a bit floppy. That doesn't affect anything. I think it's just the joints. They have a little bit of give for movement, but it does have that kind of awkwardness to it. But, I mean, it's got nice ratchet joints everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it stands well, moves well. I like it. Love the nice solid joints. It's just floppy. I can't say anything other than that. But yeah, overall, I really like the detail on him. The treads move. I really dig that. The one downfall is this red up here on the chest. Now, the Takara version, this is all gray. So if that really, really bugs you, then I would say go for the Takara version. It's the same figure except for that piece to kind of give it a little bit more of a G1 look. So yeah, overall, I am impressed. Just kind of a close-up. Here is the face. The face sculpt is very nice. It's very Megatron. There's just something about the lips that I'm not getting. And I don't know. I mean, it's a really good sculpt. I am digging it. Love the bucket head. Love the details on the chest. Love these bits down here. Very G1. Very, very cool. Even the gun, the barrel. This has a very G1 look there. I am impressed with that. Very cool stuff. Overall, very, very nice. I am digging him. Now, a lot of people are complaining about this gun, and yeah, I can see why. It just, the tip, it's always about the tip, isn't it? It's too small. That needs to be able to go all the way back up into the barrel stock, and I just don't know why they didn't do that. What a lot of people are doing are just simply flipping the gun around this way, and to be honest, that looks so much better. I really like that. I think that's probably how it's going to display onto my shelf, as well as a lot of other people out there. It just has a much nastier looking Megatron gun feel, and that's pretty darn cool. Posability on this guy is pretty good. He's got some hip swivel here. It's very stiff though, but that's a good thing. He's got ratchety joints. He can move his elbows both directions, which is very nice. His fists do swing. There is no articulation in the fist, which is kind of a shame in a leader class figure. He does have hip joints that can move in and out, forward and back. He's got a knee joint as well. There is no foot articulation, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not the end of the world. The head can move left and right. It doesn't have much clearance going up and down. It does have some really, really nice light piping, though. I am digging that. Definitely a cool figure. I am liking him. So let's go ahead and compare him to some other figures. Here we have the Leader Class Megatron next to the Unique Toys Mania King, aka not Galvatron. Here's the Combiner Wars Megatron with a fellow line mate, Alpha Bravo. So this is what the Leader Class looks like against a deluxe from the series. Here's the Leader Class Megatron next to the Masterpiece Year of the Goat Soundwave. And he's just a fraction off in scale. If he was maybe an 1/8 of an inch taller and a little bit wider in the chest, I think this would be a really, really awesome scale. But as it sits, it's not too terribly bad. Here we've got the Leader Class Megatron next to the Masterpiece Prowl with the Gatlin upgrade kit. And this scale works much, much better. He looks like he could just manhandle Prowl, and that is what you want in a big bad. Here's Megatron next to the Masterpiece 10U KO Ultra Magnus. And these two look really, really cool together. He's just a hair too small to go with this Masterpiece set, which is a slight shame, but it's not too bad considering the cost of the Megatron figure compared to the Masterpiece versions. And finally, here he is next to the Masterpiece Year of the Horse Optimus Prime, and Again, just like Magnus, I mean, it's the same mold. It's just a little bit off, but it's not that bad. I don't mind it. He's definitely going to go up on the shelf with my Masterpiece figures. He's going to be the stand-in for my Masterpiece Megatron until we get a good one that's in scale with this Optimus, because I've got the Masterpiece. The original was an MPO5 Megatron, but I hate that figure. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot more solid figure, and it goes a lot better with this scale of Masterpiece. So for now, he works perfectly fine. Not only is this a great homage to the G1 Megatron that we get in the original cartoon series, this also has a nice little nod to the Beast Wars. If you open the panel up here, you're going to see the kind of mechanism for the tank turret, but he's also got the spark chamber that we saw in the Beast Wars episode, where the Beast Wars Megatron went to take the spark of Megatron to, combine himself, kind of like Optimus did with Megatron. And that is very, very impressive to me, that the designers sought to put that kind of detail into the figure. Transformation on this figure is relatively easy but satisfying. I do like it, and for a fan request, Ron Mike Mouse 74, this is for you, sir. So I had people wanting me to do some transformations in my reviews, so here it is. We're going to start with spinning his head around that way. We're going to lower these pieces here over the fists. You're going to spin the gun up just like that. You're going to lift this piece up, and it's got a double hinge, so you want to make sure to kind of lean it flat like that. You're going to get his little crotch piece loose. The arms are going to kind of fold up here. You're going to connect that in there. That's going to go up there eventually. Underneath, you're going to loosen those, pull them forward. They are going to connect up into ports up there. So again, you're going to flip it around, pull it forward. There's a connector piece just like that. Make sure that's good and tight. The feet need to come up like that. Got nice ratchety joints. You're going to flip them this way like that. And then there are tabs right underneath his armpits that he's going to connect into, and make sure everything is locked into place. And then I just take this and make sure that's nice there, and then you're going to pull the cannon out, and there he is in tank mode. Yes, very, very cool. So looking at Megatron in his tank mode, I really do like the design of it. The silver metal is shiny, but I do like it. I think it looks nice. It is not like a fake looking H-tank. This actually looks like something you could see on the battlefield. It is unfortunate that the turret does not turn. That kind of makes me sad, but overall the detail is very nice. I like the armor plates that kind of blow out when something hits it. We've got the little piece up here to get into the tank. It is on treads, and they don't really roll very well on this set, but they actually do roll. I really do like the working rubber treads. I think that looks really nice. But yeah, overall, I am digging the detail. He's got his little Decepticon logo there. Everything looks really, really nice. Very, very impressive. And then you can take his little gun pieces here and then just put them on top like that. And yeah, very, very cool. I'm impressed with the tank. For size comparison, here's the Leader Class Megatron next to the Combiner Wars Wind Charger. Here's Megatron next to a deluxe figure. This is the Generations Nightbeat. Here he is next to the Takara Fall of Cybertron Ghost of Starscream. Here we have the Leader Class Megatron with the original Robots in Disguise Scourge. And finally, here we have Leader Class Megatron with the Generations Beast Wars Megatron. Now, what's really fun, a fan out on the interwebs discovered that Megatron actually does have a third mode. He turns into a gun, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to take these pieces off right here. And I'm going to show you how to turn him into the gun. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the legs like such. And we're going to spin them around back like we're going into robot mode. The feet are going to come down, and then you're going to kind of angle them a little bit. You're going to flip these pieces down and then interlock them. I like to flip them forward, make sure this piece is up like that, and there we have our gun mode. How awesome is that? If you want to, you can kind of push that back a little, but I like to kind of push that forward so that it hides Megatron's face a little. But yeah, that is awesome. I love how it does that. Now the legs don't clamp together. I wish there was some pieces that you could clamp the legs together, but that's okay because this is really, really cool. And kudos to the fan out there that discovered this. So is the Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? I'm going to say yes. For the price point, I think this figure hits the ground running on a lot of points, but you know, it's not for everybody's taste. If you're not a G1 Megatron fan, you might not particularly care for this, or if you are a G1 perfectionist, this might not meet your standard. If you don't want to get the that third-party Megatron that's out there, you know, this is a good substitute, and even maybe the Takara one that has the gray pieces there instead of the red. I know that does look pretty cool, and it does help the figure, but not enough, in my opinion, for the dollar point. There is an upgrade kit that is either out or coming out for this figure. I'm going to take a look at, I think, to see if it enhances it any, but overall, for the price, I'm very satisfied with the figure. So there he is, the Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. What do you think of this figure? Do you have it? Do you want it? Can you find it? Like I said, I can't find it anywhere in Indiana. All I can find is the Armada version. I'd love to hear your comments down below. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for sharing my videos. It does mean a lot. And as always, look for more videos in the future.